In this video, we are going to be trying a sneak flavour. I am more hyped than any other flavour. The flavour that we are going to be reviewing today is this one, Peach Iced Tea. For those of you that don't already know, I have been drinking G Fuel for the last 10 years, and this flavour G Fuel was my favourite of all time. And obviously that is also a peach iced tea. So in this video, I am really excited to give this one a go. I've not had this flavour for about 4 years, and I saw that Sneak did a peach iced tea alternative. So in this video, we are going to be finding out if this one can compare to the G Fuel alternative. Okay, so let's get straight into it. I want to try this flavour as soon as possible. So as always, we are going to begin by having a quick look around the tub and just having a little look at the design. Okay, so the front of the label, you've just got like a kind of desert Sahara sort of sunset, which looks quite nice. I know it doesn't matter too much, but these are either rocks or they're like dried peach things, which I literally have no idea which one it is, but in my mind it looks like mountains and then the sunset and then just a Sneak logo at the front there with the peach iced tea label there. Also got all the nutritional information there, as well as the serving suggestions and the energy complex there at the back. And Sneak have been kind enough to send me out a 40 serving tub of this one. It's a big tub compared to some of the smaller ones, like this one here, the little raspberry lemonade one. So let's open this one up. Let's rip the label off for this one and get a quick smell test. If I could even rip it open. Okay, there we go. Right, let's rip the lid off. Let's try and do this properly. There we go. Okay, the powder is just like a white orange with a tiny little bit of like red dots in there. Let's see how well this smells like peach iced tea. Yeah, whoa. Wow, at first I couldn't smell anything, and then I just got a massive dose of like a tea kind of smell to that, and then you get hit by the peach. Yeah, so that's a good sign. It does smell like what it's supposed to taste like. Okay, so that is the smell test. Didn't check. Let's get the scooper out. That is luckily at the top. I think every single Sneak flavour that I've tried so far, I've actually been able to get to the scooper. Oh my gosh, my whole room smells like peach iced tea now after I did that. Right, so as always, we have got our ice cubes here in our Sneak shaker cup. Let's take the lid off of this one, and we are going to add some water in here. Someone told me in the comments before that I should actually ignore Sneak's serving size suggestion of 400ml and instead do 500ml. So we're going to give that one a go for this video, only because I feel like whenever I have some of the flavours in 400ml, it's super strong. So I'm hoping that this can kind of balance it out a little bit better as well. Right, okay, we have got our scooper here. Let's put this in the water. I imagine it's just going to go like an orangey, almost pink kind of colour maybe. Let's put the lid on this one and we are going to shake it up. Okay, this goes a much lighter colour than the G Fuel one did. I remember that G Fuel one was almost brown. This one's like a pastel orange colour. Also, foam-wise, yeah, wow, actually we are getting a lot of foam in this, as you can see. That is loads of foam actually, which was actually one of my favourite parts of the G Fuel flavour, was the fact that it had so much foam in it, just like an actual peach iced tea. Okay, let's open this up and let's get a quick smell test of this in water. Wow. Okay, dang, we are getting a strong smell of peach in there. I'm not getting too much of a tea smell like I was in the powder. Yeah, I just get a fresh peach smell on this, which you would expect because this is a peach iced tea flavour. Actually, I am getting a tiny bit of tea smell in there actually, but it's definitely not going past the smell of the peach. That is like 80% of what I can smell in this. Let's give it a quick shake and let's give this one a try. I am so excited for this. I'm kind of almost scared. I don't want to be disappointed. I know that this has got probably the highest expectations out of any Sneak flavour I've ever tried, because this G Fuel flavour was like the best ever. If this one doesn't live up to the hype, it's quite understandable, but I have got some high expectations for this one. First taste test in water. Let's give this one a go. Okay. Oh my god. Wow. Initially, whenever I have that, the first thing I think of straight away is how smooth this one is. That is, oh my god, that is refreshing. I'm mainly getting a peach taste to this. I'm not getting so much like a iced tea kind of taste to it. I'd actually go to say that this peach iced tea sneak flavor tastes a little bit less like this one, and it actually tastes a little bit more like the Sonic Peach Rings flavor. But if you guys have been watching the videos on the channel lately, if you haven't, I'll leave a link here or here somewhere to the review of the Sonic Peach Rings G Fuel flavor, and if you watch that video you'll know I gave it a 10 out of 10 for rating, and this one is good and it does taste very similar to it. So just to quickly run you through how the flavor works, you just get hit with like a really smooth peach taste to it, and then the aftertaste on this one, you just get like a small sort of taste of a iced tea in it as well, but it's like not overpowering at all. If I were to compare both of these to the Lipton peach iced tea, I'm probably going to say that the G Fuel one definitely comes closer. There's a lot more of like a foamy kind of tea taste to it, whereas the Sneak one, you definitely get more of like a kind of light peach taste to it with a tiny bit of iced tea at the end of it. That is by no means to say that this is a bad flavor, because this is very good. As we know, peach is one of my favorite flavors of like any sort of like G Fuel or Sneak and stuff like that. So this one is going to be a high rating. Trying it in 500 ml of water as well, it definitely smooths out the flavor a lot. This one's a very, very well balanced flavor. It's not too sweet. It tastes just like a real peach, like an actual fruit of a peach. This is definitely a all year round, but mainly obviously for the summer. And I'm probably going to say, because this isn't too sweet, you probably could have it in the morning time as well as the afternoon time as well, and midday as well. Personally, I can see myself drinking this on a summer day, like midday in the summer. And yeah, I just can't get over how like light and refreshing it is, whilst also having a lot of flavor in it too. It's a really weird way to describe this one. It's just really well balanced. But yeah, this flavor is very good. If I were to rate this one out of 10, I don't think I'm gonna give it a 10 out of 10 rating like I did for Peach Iced Tea G Fuel and the Sonic Peach Rings G Fuel, only because this one does say it is a peach iced tea, which led me to believe that it would be a lot closer to the G Fuel version of it with like a tea taste, which is why I really like that one, because it has got that extra iced tea taste to it as well. Whereas this one is more along the lines of like Sonic Peach Rings kind of taste to it. But I did also give Sonic Peach Rings a 10 out of 10 rating. So because of that, I'm definitely not going to rate it that low, but I'm not going to be able to give it a 10 just because I was hoping for a bit more tea in there. I am going to rate the Peach Iced Tea Sneak flavor a 9.6 out of 10. And so far, that is tied at the top with the Origins Option B flavor. I mean, I always knew straight away that I was going to rate this one very highly. I wish this had a more of an iced tea taste to it, and then it would have been the perfect flavor, the perfect 10 out of 10. And actually, just tasting it again now, there's no chalkiness to it at all, which most of the Sneak flavors don't, to be honest. But I do get a little bit of, like, whenever you have a Lipton peach iced tea, at the end of it, you do get like kind of like an almost kind of dry mouth sort of sensation to it. And you sort of get something similar with this, where you have it and then like there might be the peach in it or something, but it sort of dries your mouth out a little bit. Actually, that sounds really weird, but yeah. Take my word for it, this is a solid flavour. So guys, that is going to do it for this review of the Sneak Peach Iced Tea. Remember guys, if you did like this video, any support is appreciated, so please do go down and drop a huge like on this video. Also, if you want to stay up to date with more Sneak and G Fuel videos, then please don't forget to subscribe and turn on the post notification bell as well. I've got a bunch of different review videos on the channel, so feel free to check them out. And with that said guys, I'll see you all in the next review. Goodbye.